everyone, and welcome back to another weekend vlog. I know I said the next video I was filming was going to be a house tour and / or a Q&A. I'm still filming the house tour just like I said tomorrow. It's just not going to go up until the week after you're watching this video. And then I already posted the Q&A questions on my Instagram story, so I have all of that ready to go, and I'll be filming that in the next couple weeks as well. I'm trying really hard to keep up with one YouTube video a week, and I'm going on a little trip in a few days, so I figured if I got 2 YouTube videos out of the way this week, I'll feel a lot more relaxed while I'm gone. And it makes sense for me to post this vlog as close to real time as possible. So this is going up first, and then the house tour is coming, I promise. It's about 9 o'clock. I've had a tad of a rough morning. I woke up with a very gentle reminder from Mother Nature that my time is coming up next week. I had a pounding migraine and I'm breaking out a little bit. Like, honestly, it's so minuscule. You guys can see right here. So I'm just going no makeup for the day. I just did some skincare and put on some sunblock. I did use the Kate Somerville SPF illuminating drops for the first time. I really don't notice that much coverage, but maybe I'll notice like playing back on the video if it makes a difference or not. I also took my migraine medication so I can feel the migraine slipping away slowly as every minute passes. If you suffer from migraines and you've never seen a neurologist, once I finally bit the bullet and tried a medication I was terrified to, we know I'm a hypochondriac, so I avoid new medications if I can. Anyways, once I took it, it was like honestly life-changing. I can't tell you how many days I've wasted, events I've passed up because I have been holed up in my room with all the lights off, suffering from the most intense migraines, and now I can take this medication and live my life. Anyways, enough yapping. I am getting ready to head out to the beach, having a little beach day with the family. We're all responsible for bringing something. My sister is doing like sandwiches, my cousin's covering drinks. I have sides, so we have some Ruffles, Doritos. I'm gonna whip up some sour cream and onion dip before I leave, and I did just buy these little cups to put the dip in on the side. Some animal crackers, Tate's cookies, and then just leftover M&Ms from last night. I'm actually like tearing apart my cabinets right now, and I'm pretty sure that when I went to the grocery store the other day and got the sour cream and onion dip, the bagger left it like on the area where all the stuff comes down because I don't have it and I don't remember pulling it out when I got home. I'm gonna tear my kitchen apart one more time and make sure I'm not crazy. I'll be right back. Okay guys, yeah, no shot on the dip packet. There's a small chance it fell out in my trunk, but I'll check when I leave. If not, we're just gonna have to run to the store and mix it at the beach. We're actually going to the bay, not the beach. I thought we were going to the beach. I was really excited to swim, but I guess we're just gonna go to the bay. Probably be easier for the kids in the water, but I have this weird thing with the bay. I'll get in it, but it's like not my preference. The floor just kind of weirds me out. I don't know. Am I alone on that? Moral of the story is I am not gonna be swimming today like I planned. I'll be doing plenty of swimming on my little trip next week though, I'm sure, so not a big deal. I'm just wearing a little tank top, biker shorts, and I threw a big t-shirt over top, especially to protect my back. That scar from my excision surgery that I had a few months ago is really bad because I had an allergic reaction. I am pretty much keeping that out of the sun at all costs anyways. I mentioned something about those M&Ms being from last night and then I never like clarified. I hosted a little Summerween night last night with one of my best friends. It was so fun. I was like kind of sad that once it was over, the vibes were gone because it felt totally like Halloween. I didn't want to watch like a super scary movie. We almost watched that new one with Sydney Sweeney, but I have this weird thing about watching certain types of scary movies in my house that are like haunted type spirit vibes. Like I'll watch suspenseful, scary, violent movies. Like not that that's my preference, but do you guys get what I'm saying? I'll watch that type in my house, but I reserve the other type of scary movie for another person's house that doesn't mind watching it. I don't know if any of that makes sense, but I told my friend I would buckle up and watch it here anyways, but we ended up watching Midsummer. You guys, I really love movies that get your mind guessing when you have to like figure out what's going on. I've heard so much about that movie, so I had high hopes. To me, the end had like no resolution. Like it just wasn't a satisfying ending, you know what I mean? I'd give it like a 3 out of 10 and I would never watch it again. I'm ready to go. I'm just gonna grab my purse, my sunglasses, head to the store, and then I'll see you guys at the beach. Sorry, the bay. I have arrived. Good news is the dip was in my trunk. Bad news is my windshield cracked on the freeway on the way here. Sometimes life gives a little, sometimes life takes a little. Live, laugh, love. It's like 4 to 5 inches. I've never had a crack like this. I've had the little bullet cracks that I've just repaired at home, but I know with this one, it's out of my wheelhouse. I'm gonna call around and see if it's something I can just get fixed or if I need to replace the whole thing, but that needs to happen ASAP because that trip I mentioned I'm going on, I am driving to. Also, we ended up at the beach and not the bay, so I should have brought my swimsuit, but I'll just take advantage and chill on the shore, have some snacks. Hi, dude! That's a look of pure joy right there. Are you so excited?
Yeah. My feet need a wash.
Your feet need a wash?
Yeah.
Cold? Okay, you good?
Yeah, good.
You good? is much later. In fact, it's almost 6 o'clock. We ended up staying at the beach way longer than I anticipated, but we had so much fun. It was so much fun hanging out with the kids. And I just got to my sister's house, but she quite literally has no idea that I'm here. She told me that she was having a Summerween night tonight. I know that my mom is here as well, and I honestly have FOMO, you guys. I had a ton of stuff that I had planned tonight, but I reconfigured it so that I can get it done before my trip, just if I move things around. I technically was not invited, but like, it's my sister's house, so at the end of the day, I'm always really invited, you know what I mean? The good thing also about having a sister is that I can just steal her clothes. So I do plan on taking a shower, of course, because we were at the beach all day. I literally can just feel sand like beating off my face if I do this. So I'm gonna take a shower, steal some of her clothes, and have round 2 of Summerween, because I literally just did this last night, but we're just gonna keep the vibes rolling. So let's go surprise my sister, shall we? I can see her looking like, who the hell is that?
Why are you here?
Hey! What are you doing here?
How y'all doing?
I'm here for Summerween. Good morning from me and my sunburn. I honestly do not feel like it is translating on camera how burnt I am for some reason. In fact, watching back the clip of when I was talking right before I went to my sister's house, I look like totally fine. I felt fine at that point too, but the second I walked into my sister's house, my mom was like, what the heck? You are so burnt. And I was like, what? Once I like went to the bathroom and was looking, I was like, oh my God. My face is not nearly as bad as my arms, but my legs are the worst, like my knees down and the tops of my feet. I've been extremely cautious about sunburns. I burn very easy. I'm very fair, but ever since I had my pre-melanoma scare and then that excision surgery on my back that I mentioned yesterday, I have not gotten even close to being burnt, nowhere near it in the last few months. But I really was under the tarp yesterday. Like, I would say 90% of the time. I didn't swim, I didn't have my suit, I built like 2 sandcastles, and I was down at the water maybe a total of 25 minutes throughout the entire day. So lesson learned. It's not the end of the world. However, it is very painful, and like I said, I'm going on a trip in a few days, and that is a glamping situation that is also near water. I'm just like honestly contemplating at this point if I even want to go, depending on how the sunburn feels, because I only have a couple of days for it to get better. And I am not one that ever has a sunburn turn into a tan. Like, I will just start peeling. I'm hoping at least my face doesn't peel. We'll see, you guys. I don't know. I seriously feel like I look like totally fine in this video. Even this just really doesn't look that bad, but I swear. Totally self-inflicted, so that is my fault. I don't think I mentioned yesterday to finish off the windshield saga, not that it is important, but once we left the beach, it had spread, and then even when I left my sister's last night, it had spread even more, so it's like over 6 inches now. I had texted around to get like quotes, and everywhere was like, yeah, you need to just replace it. Luckily, my dad gave me a referral from his mechanic, and it is way more decently priced than any of the commercial companies I reached out to, so I scheduled that, and that'll be happening soon just to replace the whole thing. Today's gonna look a little different than my typical Sunday routine because I am going on that trip. So I'm not gonna do like a full reset or anything today. When I get back, once I like unpack and do my laundry, I just prefer to reset once I'm home. I don't leave the house dirty or messy by any means. I am gonna do like a mini reset today, just not the full-on thing because I'm gonna be gone for quite a few days. Before that, I'm gonna meal prep. I'm completely out of breakfast and lunch/dinner meal prep, so I have 3 full recipes to prep, which is probably gonna take me quite a few hours. I'm gonna film the very first recipe because I've never posted that to my other socials before. The other lunch/dinner recipe and the breakfast burritos I have already filmed and posted this year, so we're gonna skip those, but I'm gonna get the one that I'm filming out of the way first. If you've never seen my cooking videos on my other platforms, it's like a cozy ASMR style. I need it to be quiet in the house, so once I'm finished with that one, I can start on laundry. I'm gonna wash like literally every piece of clothes in all my hampers, so I have the biggest selection of clothes to choose from when packing. I just watched that clip back. In the beginning, I don't feel like you could tell the sunburn, but now, since the sun has already shifted, I do feel like you can tell a little bit, especially like where my sunglasses were right here. I still do not think it's doing justice though. Okay, I lied. I actually need to make some breakfast first. I forgot about that. Feta eggs. No long-term viewers of mine should be surprised. Breakfast is served. Unfortunately, I don't have avocado. It's still good without it, just not the same. Once I eat this, I'm going to officially start on all of the meal prepping. I'm almost just knocked over my coffee table. Anyways, checking in to say that my first meal prep is done and I'm considering not doing any more. I feel like everything I said I was gonna do in this vlog keeps changing. That's just life. Sometimes that's how my weekends go. I made some burritos. Why won't that open? Freezer burritos. There are 13 total. I did a double batch. Honestly, could have gotten more, but I ran out of chicken. So what I did was just save the leftover filling and I'm gonna put together a bowl for lunch. I have some like pico and cheese. No matter how dramatic this sounds, cooking in the heat on my sunburn, on my arms and my face is just like honestly not feeling the best. I also checked my Aura app from last night and yesterday's score and it says that my temperature is elevated and I know 100% it's from the sunburn, which I know can happen. Because I did a double batch of those burritos, that will get me through lunches this week and even all of next week and then some for work. I have oatmeal and stuff that I can eat for breakfast. So what I'm gonna do is save the other lunch dinner meal prep for tomorrow after work. I can include cooking that in one of my vlogs. And then the ingredients I got for the breakfast meal prep all will stay good until I get back from my trip and I can do it then. I checked the expiration dates on those and we're good to go. I am going to start picking up the kitchen, at least do the dishes. And then I think before I start on my full like little mini reset, I'm gonna do my nails. I was originally gonna do my nails tomorrow, but I figured I'll just get that out of the way today and then tomorrow I'll get an extra video stockpiled from other platforms by doing that night vlog and cooking dinner. My kitchen is a mess. When I cook, I'm typically a clean as I go person and the end result is very minimal cleanup. However, when I film and cook, that is a whole nother story. This really might not look that bad to you guys, but there's just food and like things caked everywhere. I think I'll take care of the kitchen portion of my mini reset, then I'll do my nails and I will finish before I shower. Actually, oh my God, I need to start my laundry. So let's get this started and then we'll go on to the kitchen. Okay, kitchen is all clean. I pretty much did my full reset routine in here just because it was so dirty. I always get asked why I hand wash most of my dishes when I have a dishwasher. Sorry for that noise if you can hear it, the air just kicked on, but this dishwasher I'm pretty sure is from the 70s. It doesn't work that well, to be honest. My last apartment didn't even have one, so I was already used to hand washing, but I just feel like a lot of things like these bowls that have gold rims, my gold measuring cups, my thrifted china that has like a silver rim around it, and most plastic things, including pots and pans, I don't like putting in the dishwasher anyway, so I just find that with what little things I do put in here, it doesn't fill up fast enough. I don't run it often, and then I just end up pulling things out and hand washing when I need it. So other than glasses and some of my plates, like I don't really put a lot in there. After the kitchen, I ended up just doing pretty much all the other tasks for my mini reset except for the floors. I know I'll get a lot of dust and stuff on the floor from doing my nails, so I'm just gonna wait to do this table and the floor once I'm finished. I'm still gonna mop after I sweep because although I'm a no shoes household, I have a lot of spiders in my area. I'm absolutely terrified, and one way that I found really keeps them at bay, even at my last place, I've been mopping with essential oils for like the last couple of years. So I'm not gonna do my full like 2 to 3 bucket situation where I put all the chairs and everything up. I'm just gonna do a really quick 1 bucket mop just to disperse some of that essential oil. And these are all of my nail supplies. I've been doing my own nails at home for about 10 years. I started with regular gel, then dip powder, and now Gelix extensions. I kind of want to do Blue Aura, so we shall see what I end up with, and I will check in when I'm all finished. Nails are all done. I didn't get to do the Blue Aura because I didn't have the baby blue base color that I needed, which I thought was like in the big kit I have, but it's not. Not typically a color I would ever wear on my nails, but with the dark Blue Aura center, I think it's so cute. I might order it, so you should be seeing that set in a couple of weeks unless I change my mind. My last set of nails was much longer than I typically do, and I kind of got overstimulated with them, so this time I went a little extra short. My natural nails underneath this are so thin and frail, so even though these are very short, they are not my natural nails. These are extensions that I cut down in shape. A lot of people think that they're my natural nails because they're so small, but no, these are fake girlies. Also, when I was on the floor, because I did my toes as well, I took a picture to send to my friend of my sunburn. I just want to show you guys because I feel like I sound like a baby with a sunburn, and I still might be a baby, but just to give a little context, it is pretty burnt. I don't know why it is not showing up in this camera. It's so bizarre to me. My last load of laundry is going. I do technically have one more, but this last load is a hang dry load, and I know it's going to take up all of the room on my drying rack, and since the last load is also a hang dry, I'll just do that tomorrow after work. Then the laundry will be completely finished. I did just also eat lunch and snuck in 30 minutes of One Tree Hill after my nails were done. Now I'm just going to finish up a few tasks like the floors, some loose ends, put those dishes away because they're definitely dry now. Then we will take a nice long shower, probably a cold shower to be honest, because that might feel way better on my skin than a hot shower like last night. When I attempted that, it was not good. smothered myself in aloe and I'm feeling okay at the moment. It was a little painful during the shower. I used lukewarm water. I honestly should have just done cold. I just love a hot shower, so I was trying to find some middle ground, but the theme of this weekend is live, laugh, love, you know? I absolutely hate hair wash day. Like, I hate washing it in the shower and I hate putting all my products in, but once I'm done, I feel so good. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but I hate the process of washing my hair. Not gonna lie, when I got out of the shower and got dressed, I was so excited. I was like, I'm gonna plop down, I'm gonna watch some TV and just relax all night. And then it dawned on me in this little brain up here that I have to edit the video you're currently watching because I really don't have any other time to do it. It's like 6 o'clock right now, so there's no way I'm even gonna get through it tonight. I need to do as much as I can, and then I will just stay up a little late and finish it tomorrow. At some point I need to eat dinner. I do not feel like cooking at all, but I also don't feel like leaving, so I'm gonna have to raid my kitchen and see what super easy meal I can just throw together. And then at some point I need to fold the laundry from the dryer, all the loads that were not hang dry loads. My little editing setup, not much, just the laptop. Probably just gonna turn on Gilmore Girls. I can't really focus on anything while I edit anyways. Considering I've seen this a billion times through, I can probably multitask, still enjoy it while it's on in the background. Again, I don't want to cook and I don't have many options, so I'm gonna have this noodle packet. It is a little after 9. I'm in bed. I was falling asleep on the couch. I'm so tired for some reason. I normally get into bed around this time on work nights, but I usually don't fall asleep till closer to 10, but I know that I'm gonna be asleep within like 10 minutes after I finish this clip. I actually didn't get to edit any of this video that you're watching. I'm having storage issues with my Mac. It has a very low storage capacity. When I bought it years ago, like 2017, I did not have content creating in mind whatsoever. The storage was not on the forefront of my brain when I chose which one I wanted to buy. Luckily, I have an external hard drive on the way. I ordered it on Prime Day, but I had chose no rush shipping because I thought I could still get this video done with the storage that I had left, but I was proven incorrect today. I should have chosen for the external hard drive to come quicker, but I did like the no rush option so that it would come in one shipment and save the delivery drivers some trips because I know they're probably very overwhelmed with Prime Day. They're probably overwhelmed every day, to be honest. I feel like Prime is just so quick and I find myself using it instead of like running to the store or going to Target. I try and be mindful of it, honestly, so when I can, I'll do the no rush shipping, fewer trips, fewer boxes. I did get to edit the meal prep video though that I filmed earlier, so I was still a little productive. Made a quick dinner. I was able to sneak in an extra episode of One Tree Hill, which I was not mad at, and then I'll just find some time once that external hard drive arrives to edit and upload this video before my trip. I'm telling myself that that is a problem for tomorrow or the next day. It's not today's problem, and therefore it's none of my business right now. Like I said in the beginning of this video, which I'm still holding true to, the video after this one, so the following week from whenever this goes live, you will have a house tour. I'm very excited to film that one, so if you are interested, stay tuned, keep an eye out for that, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.